Good morning, professors, students, and other people watching this video. Today we'll be running through StockTrak. I'll be taking you through some tips and walkthroughs of the software. You can get lost easily, so pay attention. Now, you can access StockTrak from your computer or your smartphone. I'm going to be teaching you how to do a little bit of both, mainly on your smartphone though. So you're going to want to go on the StockTrak website and log in. I believe more people can be logged in on one account at once. So you can do this with your friends or your group, whatever you're doing. At the very top on your phone, you're going to see your portfolio. I believe on your computer it's in the top right in the drop-down menu. Now, there's 3 different portfolios. You got your practice account, your investments, and your investments buy and hold. You only have to trade in 2 of them. Your investments and your investments buy and hold. So you want to click that drop-down menu or that change button on your smartphone, and you're going to want to select one of the 2. Now, your buy and hold is your past portfolio, so you only have to trade in it a few times, a little bit in the first half and a little bit in the second half of the project. Your investments portfolio is your active trading one, so you're going to want to, trade to your heart's content. Now, let's go through running a trade or making a trade. On the right side of the menu on your smartphone, I believe this is at the top in different tabs on the computer. You're going to want to hit trading, and it's going to bring 7 different things up: stocks, options, bonds, futures, future options, spots, and I believe there's one more. Once you're there, you're going to want to hit stock just for the simplicity of this tutorial. However, you can trade in any of those. Make sure you know what you're trading in and what portfolio you're in when you do that. Now, when you're in the stock menu, you're going to want to put in the stock symbol. So let's say you're trading Microsoft, you're going to put in MSFT. Say you're trading Google, you're going to put in GOOG. Say you're trading Apple, you're going to put in APPL, so on and so forth. Once you do that, you're going to either want to buy, sell, short, or cover your position. So when you don't have an open position, you can only buy and short a stock. However, you have to do it like if you have a short on, let's say, Tesla, then you're going to have to cover that position later. You can't just rebuy it. You have to stay specific. Then you're going to want to go to your order. You have market, limit, stop, trailing percent, and trailing dollars. Again, I would highly recommend just doing market. It's a lot simpler if you know what you're doing. However, you can make limit orders or stop orders. Those are actually very helpful, especially if you aren't on your account 24/7, if you're doing other things than just class. Now, to buy, after that, you put in your quantity. If you're doing a limit or stop or a trailing, you're going to have to put in the price along with good till close, good till day, or like fill or kill. There's a few other ones. Once you do that, you put in your quantity, put a lot in. Like, don't just buy like 2 shares. Don't just short like 2 shares. Do like 300-400. Microsoft's around 200 right now. I think it's like 230. Could be wrong on that. I'm actually going to double check right now. Oh, it's at 137. I'm sorry. I'm thinking of Apple, but get 600 shares. You're at what? 18, like 78,000, something around there. Like, that's a good amount to invest in. It's a little heavy, but you can do that. Now, when you make a trade, you have to add a note. So you're gonna have to hit preview order. Add a note. It's going to not only help you in your report, but also when you go back, you're going to be able to see why you made this trade and something else. You could make it silly, like we shorted Tesla in our group. I think we made like 12,000 off it, but all we put in our note was Tesla sucks. Like, all right. But there were other reasons, like Tesla's 1-year estimated value was at like 247. It was trading at like around 300, so You can do stuff like that. Through the semester, you'll learn more. You'll learn about stops and limits and asset allocation and whatnot. I could go on and just keep talking. This video is pretty long right now, so if you want to learn more or what I wanted to know, you can email your professor. You can see him during office hours. I'm sure he'd be more than happy to send you my report. And at the very bottom, there's a little section about what I learned, what surprised me, stuff like that. So thank you, and I hope you enjoy my walkthrough.